Hey guys, Nick again, just a short video, and now we're going to talk about manifesting things into your life and the easiest way to do that. So we talked about getting rid of the weeds, the roots, the sabotage, the things that are holding you back. So once we've got rid of all those things, what I found in life, and I kind of split my life into two halves really, in terms of work and manifesting things. And I recognise in my earlier life, when I worked at BT, I worked very hard. I used to write all my goals down, I was very specific about what I wanted, and I achieved it. You know, when I left BT, I was national project leader. But what I recognised is I probably made that journey too hard. So I worked hard, I was determined, I did loads of hours, did projects that other people didn't want to do, but I got there in the end. But what I've recognised is there's an easier way. In the second half of my life, since I've been doing the therapy side, the training, the sports psychology stuff, it's been a lot easier because I've been using law of attraction techniques for the last 16 years, in fact, to attract things into my life. And what I've recognised is that you don't actually have to put the hard work in. It's like today, for instance, one of the things I've been wanting to do is get back into my running. I haven't run 5 miles since about September 2015, so a good 14 months ago. And I've set myself a challenge since New Year, getting back into my 5 milers again. And over Christmas and New Year, excuse me, I've been tremendously lazy. I also put a couple of ribs out as well, so it's really affected my training. But today, I think it's my 5th or 6th run into the year, did a 5 miler. Not going to say it was dead easy, but I did 5 miles, and I did it in a time that I was okay with. But I didn't actually think getting up and working really hard to do it. I just woke up, listened to my hypno audios as I do every day to motivate myself and get myself mentally in the best shape I can, and just went out and did it. You know, so I'm really chuffed. But it wasn't like hard work. I just kind of went out and did it because I'm specific about what I want. And the secret with law of attraction is not trying too hard and not focusing on things too hard. It's kind of getting into a kind of groove. And the way I can explain this, I don't know if you've ever been to one of those swimming pools, like for instance at some swimming pools, they have like water slides and things like this, but also they'll have currents going through parts of the pool, so it'll actually pull you around the pool and you just kind of swim very gently, but the current takes you around, I guess, like, you know, the same as a current in a river. And that's what law of attraction is. It's getting yourself into that zone where you're looking for the things that you really want in life, not the things that, you know, you get all these people who want to look fantastic or want a car or the job just so they can tell other people or have other people go, wow. They're not really things that you feel in your heart. They're not really things that you want to do for yourself. Things that you want to do for yourself, the things where you look at doing those things, but you don't have to shout about it or tell everyone else. You know, obviously in the job I do, I have to tell people what I do because there's a very big need for people in my position to be able to prove that they can do what they're teaching other people, which is sadly lacking in most of the people in my industry. But I pride myself on being completely congruent, genuine and honest, and doing all the things that I teach you guys to do, because I think there's no point otherwise. And what I do is I do the hard yards. So I've been and sat in every different kind of therapy you can imagine, and I'll continue to do that so I can refine, develop and test and create the best things that work for you guys. So I'll do the hard yards, and that's my job. You know, I'm your coach. So what I've recognised is when you're clear about what you want from your heart, not what you want because you want to compete with somebody else, just purely you. What is it you want in your life? Then you can set a plan on how to get there and get yourself into that slipstream that I was talking about. And I found it, you know, having been in that on and off for a long time now, and the difficulty is staying in the slipstream, and that's where the practice comes in. So what we do is, in order to stay in the slipstream, you think about the things you want, and then you think about how it will make you feel. So if you were to, I don't know, go skiing, lose weight, how would you feel? You know, what kind of feelings would that give you? And then what we do is we keep that goal in mind, but we chase the feelings. Well, don't chase the feelings, because we don't want to be needy, because when we're needy we push things away. But it's about finding those feelings of peace within yourself and allowing those feelings to come in, and then what happens, you attract those goals towards you. I've had some really incredible results recently with these kind of things, not just the running, lots of different things. But what I'm not going to do is, one of the mistakes I'll make sometimes, I'll celebrate before the goal has come into fruition. And a few times in my life I've kind of celebrated like the runner that crosses the line, goes, yeah, and then trips over, somebody else overtakes them. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm only going to say things that have actually happened. So we're going to teach you this on the course. We're going to teach you loads and loads of techniques, how to manifest these things in. So we're going to get rid of the roots, the weeds and everything else. And then we're going to teach you techniques, how to manifest these things easily. So you can stay in that slipstream and accelerate the things that you really want to manifest in your life. They're really important things. So the link for the Manifest Your Magical Future is in the description part of this video. 2 places have already gone. I think because of the venue, we've got an incredibly, hopefully, fingers crossed, got an incredible venue that we're going to run this at. 2 places gone. I think we're only going to have position for a further 6 places. So if you want to get on this course, I recommend you book it now. Secure your place, and I'll send you some details about the venue. Obviously, you know the dates. It's Friday, I believe it's Friday the 2nd or 3rd of March. Let me just double check. And Friday 3rd of March to Sunday 5th. So it's the evening of the Friday, so it's not in the day. Starts about 5 o'clock. Alright guys, I'd love to see you there. It's going to be an incredible course. Please share the video and tell all your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.